revivalhouse.net, here with a commentary, a special commentary. I think this is our second of its kind where we're going to be diving into television. We kind of had this idea a few months ago, Zach and I, which Zach's right here. How
What's
you doing?
up?
And say hi to the people, Zach.
Hi, people.
So we had this idea a few months back to do, not necessarily get crazy with any particular series or anything, but sort of cherry pick some special episodes just to see how they fly. And last time we did Zeke the Plumber from Salute Your Shorts. And that was a lot of fun. Really liked it. And this time we're doing one that's requested here. We're going to be doing the Friday the 13th, the series, starring that ass clown that was in Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell. You know,
Yeah.
Same guy. And you were telling me, Zach, that this is the debut episode?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I didn't even know it. So we had a request when we sort of cast the net out there for opinions on what we should do as far as these specials or TV shows go. And somebody pitched this, and it's a great idea. And this is the only episode that I could really remember. And I think, Zach, this is the one you pitched, but this is the only one that I could really recall watching. Even though I watched the whole series. I mean, there was a period in my life when I was like in, later elementary school, early middle school, where I binged this episode. They used to play it on Sci-Fi Channel, I think is where it was on syndication. And I watched it like crazy. So, but this is the one that really sticks with me. But we're going to go ahead and start with it. And you know what? It makes it even better that it's the, series premiere, and it's extra creepy because it involves porcelain dolls. So we're going to jump right in, unless, Zach, you had any objections.
Nope. Let's start.
Fuck yeah, you don't. All right, we're going to do a 3, 2, 1 play. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Now, because you suck and you a little bitch, you fucked up because actually the It commentary could be considered a TV commentary too. Because that was a TV show.
That's a TV miniseries.
Yeah. Roby. That's Moby's fucking brother.
What?
You didn't see Roby? It showed Roby, his credit there.
Did he get stoned by Obi?
Yeah, Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks.
I remember this intro. Why did all these sort of anthology shows have to have a creepy intro? This is kind of an anthology show, but it's not, because obviously it's more like X-Files, where it's the same two people, same couple of people. There's the guy and the girl, the guy that was in Jason Goes to Hell, and there's the old man, and they have like a new adventure every day. What's the proper term for that? Where it's like X-Files, where it stars the same people, but not every episode bleeds into another. Like every episode's kind of its own thing. There's a term for it.
Like the Creature of the Week episodes.
Yeah, well, there's a term for it. Like if you're working on a TV show that actually plays in sequence, right? Like it's an ongoing story opposed to like a new adventure every week. There's a term for that, and I can't quite remember what it is.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
But anyway, I'm just going to call it X-Files because it's kind of like the way X-Files does, right? I actually, what year did this come out? It might have been trying to play off the success of X-Files.
This premiered on September 28th, 1987.
Okay, so it did not. Really?
That's funny that it's September 23rd right now. If we would have just waited a couple days.
Fuck. Well, this will probably wait. What was when did it premiere? What day?
September 28th.
What day?
28th.
The 28th? Well, we'll just post it on the 28th. It is the 28th today, folks.
Okay, yeah, it's the 28th. I was fucking around.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to fucking wait a whole week to post this. Who gives a shit? I'm not a sentimental guy. Fuck anniversaries.
Oh, you can listen to it on the 28th then.
Yeah, so we'll post it like we always do, but it's on you guys to listen to this shit on the anniversary. Otherwise, you're just a disgrace.
So yeah, this is going to double as setting up the characters and everything too. It's not just going to be the doll.
Oh, really? Obviously, yeah, because it's the premiere.
I remember as a kid, I'd have the TV guide and I'd look at it and see oh shit, Friday 13th's coming on.
Yeah, and you get trolled no shit.
I distinctively remember turning it to Sci-Fi Channel and it was this episode and seeing the doll and like, this ain't Jason. It's someone to be that looks like him.
Were you always under the impression that it was sort of a TV show that was capitalizing off the name Friday the 13th? Or did you ever doubt and think that maybe it was just a show that ripped off the title?
Yeah, I didn't know. Because in some territories, the show's called like The Curse or the 13th Curse or something, I think.
Really?
I think so. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I mean, at least Freddy's Nightmares had some kind of connection to Freddy, right? Him as like the Crypt Keeper or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, this has like no connection. And don't you think it's fucking crazy that they got the guy from this show to be in Jason Goes to Hell? I mean, I don't know. You'd think having this job would pretty much doom you from getting that job. I mean, I wouldn't think it would help you, but maybe I don't know.
They just wanted to shit on every inch of that movie they possibly could, I think. I'm just joking. I don't hate the guy. I don't really hate the movie. It sucks though. It's a shitty movie, but I like it. I like a lot of shitty movies.
It's not Jason X shitty.
Yeah, it's not, but
I mean, I think I like it better than I'm trying to think if there's any Freddy movies that I put it above.
Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
I mean, I guess you'd have to pick the right day, and I might put it above Freddy's Dead in 5, but who knows? I've only seen it a couple times my whole life, and I just rewatched it like some weeks back for the first time in years. So if I watched it as much as I've watched Freddy's Dead and Nightmare 5, I might have a different opinion for you. But I enjoyed it for what it was. That's fucking creepy as shit.
That's awesome.
What the fuck? The doll's fucking talking, everybody. And it looks really creepy.
This is kind of like the Twilight Zone episode with Talking Tina. We could do that. We could do that. We could. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's like Dolly Dearest.
Yeah, we actually talked about that on the the Bride Chucky, but we can do that. We can talk about some of our. Whoa, that was bloody.
Yeah, this is crazy for the era, for 1987. I'm actually shocked they showed that. What network did this premiere on originally?
It looks like it premiered in Canada before the U.S. because all these...
Yeah, it screams Canada.
Yeah. A lot of good fucking, anthology series came out of Canada. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Canadians, they got their shit together. But yeah, I keep getting interrupted, but I was going to say we can talk about some of our favorite anthology series if you want.
Hey, Zach, you're fucking like, I'm losing you, man.
You are losing me.
Yeah, you're like going in and out again. The doll's got you, man.
I don't know why it does that.
You know, it's like Gremlins, man. If there's something that's going on with the recording today, it's down to these fucking dolls. I have some dolls in my office here that I'm recording this in, so I think it's sort of channeling some of this demonic doll energy that this episode is bringing forth. I have my Pee Wee Herman doll, which tends to creep people out. I've got the Ernest doll now. I've got an Urkel doll, for fuck's sake, in the closet right 10 feet away from me.
Do you got the talking Freddy Krueger?
I have a Macaulay Culkin doll as well. That would be a very rough night on my end if they all decided to have a party and just fucking torture me in my sleep.
Fuck your ass while you're sleeping.
I can't fucking hear Zach, man. Zach, man, come on, man, get the dick out of your mouth.
They're gonna fuck your ass while you're sleeping. It's a good thing you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, bitch?
I heard you say that. I hear you quite well when you're insulting me and being aggressive.
I'll just insult you in every sentence now, then, prick.
So, am I correct? Did I just say correct? That's not a fucking word.
Am I correct?
I couldn't decide whether I wanted to say correct or right. So
it's pronounced karate.
I can't believe that's the biggest lapse, and I've never had that done before. I couldn't. I wanted to say correct or right, and I couldn't decide. And I guess I said correct.
Isn't it embarrassing? You're like, I'm stupid. Like I've said a scared a couple times.
Oh, I've heard that out of
podcast.
children though. But
Yeah, that's why I got used to saying it, because my niece was staying here and she'd say a scared, and I
Yeah,
would
it's
I would mimic her, and it just became part of my vocabulary, I guess.
It's like a paschetti. Kids can't say
Yeah.
spaghetti. And oh fuck.
Oh shit! He burnt his hand off.
So, but I mean, was my assessment, was I correct in that this is like, it's like X-Files, right? They're two people like Mulder and Scully, but it's more based on like the paranormal stuff. Or is there some kind of running theme of what's causing all these occurrences? Look at that animated fire.
Yeah, it's kind of like
What the fuck? Look at that.
Yeah, you got some 90s green screen action.
That was crazy looking. Not in a good way.
It's kind of like The Conjuring too, because they keep all this shit in their like locked up in their little store.
Oh, like the Warrens.
Yeah, so they're gonna be getting this doll and locking it up at the end of it and stuff.
Okay, so it's, you know, it probably is loosely based on them then, you'd think, right?
Could be.
I remember when I was a little kid, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't really have much standards. Like a boob is a boob, right?
Mhm.
Really, you know, it's just like you see that. I used to think she was hot. I'm like, oh my God. I don't really think she's attractive now. She kind of looks like a Skeletor, but
she's okay.
she's okay. She's not bad, but I remember her being a lot more attractive. And I look at her now, I'm like, yeah, not really my type anymore. But that's what I'm saying. When you're a kid, your type is any kind of woman with a pulse and has boobs.
Maybe she gets hotter as the show goes on. Scully got hotter as the show went on.
I'm just saying, man, when I, like, the last time I really watched the show, I was in elementary school. I didn't care as long as they had, you know,
I'm digging
breasticles.
the 80s hair. I'm digging it.
I can't, that's crazy. 87. What year did X-Files premiere? Like 90?
Yeah, probably. I'll look.
That's crazy. Because if this came out like a year after X-Files, I would have easily blamed it. Like, okay, it's just riding the coattails, kind of doing something similar.
93.
Wow.
It's coming back. Another season's coming back.
What's that?
X-Files is going to have another season too.
Oh, I didn't watch the last season. Riverman told me the first half was good, and then it just fell off.
It was okay, yeah.
But it wasn't great, huh?
It wasn't great. It's a show that's been going for fucking 10 seasons. It probably ain't
Did they
gonna-
just act like Robert Patrick never happened in this new revival?
Yeah, he's never mentioned, I don't think. I don't remember him.
How
mentioned.
disrespectful.
Fuck Robert Patrick. He needs to turn to fucking liquid metal and go inside my asshole and milk my prostate. That'd be awesome. I'd fuck him.
You know, speaking of which, you know, they're making that new Terminator.
Yeah, I
And,
heard that. What's her name signed on to?
Okay, so Linda Hamilton. So it's getting more and more appealing to me, you know, because obviously the rights are being reverted back to James Cameron, which is great. He's going to executive produce it, and I think his production company is going to put it out. He's not directing it, which is kind of like, what the fuck, man? Like, just direct it. But you know what? It's starting to, with him producing it and sort of backing it.
Did you see where it's going to take place on the timeline?
Well, let me see if I get it right here. But basically, I'm starting to have a little bit more faith in it because, okay, so Arnold's back on, and of course, and then Linda Hamilton's back on as Sarah Connor, because basically they're kind of retconning and everything after 2. This is a sequel to 2.
Yeah, baby.
Which is cool, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that we just had a movie, you know, a movie like Genesis, and already you have Arnold Schwarzenegger in the press saying it's going to ignore Genesis. I'm like, God, that movie just came out.
I mean, time travel's involved, so they can fucking do anything.
I know they can. They have an excuse. But like, how many do-overs do you fucking get? But whatever, I'm excited about it. But the big question that I ask myself is, are they going to approach Eddie Furlong?
Oh, baby, the Furlong.
Because if they're going to ignore 3 onward, you can't ignore John Connor. You can't.
Exactly.
If it's a sequel to 2, John Connor has to be in it. And if they really want to wrap this package in and really get our minds and our nostalgia to associate it with the first two only, they're going to have to get Eddie Furlong back. I hope they do. And I'm not saying they're obligated to, because I know he was kind of a fuck up, but I'm hoping that Eddie Furlong has his shit together. And I'm hoping that he was seeing all these press releases like we all were and thinking to himself, fuck, I really want a shot at this. I got my act cleaned up now. Hopefully he does. Hopefully they give me a shot and they're considering me. Now, you would have to think with James Cameron and them trying to relive T2 and make a sequel off that. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but don't you think it's at least come across their mind?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what about Eddie? Right?
Hopefully they do, man.
Like, I mean, they're not going to start filming. He doesn't get the rights for
He's not even an actor anymore. Maybe they can even get away with paying him scale.
I think he would do it for fucking nothing. Yeah,
Probably,
I really do. It could be everything for him.
An 8-ball of Coke.
I would not Coke, but I'm saying I would be doing it for free if I were him, because it could be James Cameron once again giving him a shot, because he obviously gave him his first shot. And this could be him bringing him back. And I hope so. I hope there's like a little redemption story in here. But yeah, it would have to be like the perfect storm of timing of events, right? So hopefully Edward Furlong has his shit together.
Wouldn't that be great if it happened and it rejuvenated his career, and all of a sudden we're getting a Detroit Rock City 2, where the gang gets back together and they go see the fucking old washed up
farewell
Kiss.
tour, the farewell tour.
Yeah.
It could be funny.
Or they buy that shitty box set and fucking that could be the
comes to your door.
Yeah, they could buy it, they could chip in and get that box set just so that when he comes to bring it to him, they just open the door and piss in his face. Like, we used to believe in you, bitch.
Look, let's walk before we run. I want him to get in this movie. But like I said, everything has to be lined up perfectly. So with the announcement of all this stuff going on, Edward Furlong also has to have his shit together. So I'm hoping everything's aligned, right? I hope he's not in a fucking under a bridge somewhere with a needle in his arm. God forbid.
Yeah, come on, Eddie. We want fucking Brain Scan 2.
And you know what?
American History X 2.
If they've been in correspondence, you know, I don't even know. I think it's totally possible where they wouldn't even reach out to him. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put it above myself. If I was Eddie Furlong in this situation and I was reading about all this news, because I guarantee you he's reading about it like we are, I would be fucking making phone calls, right? I would be begging. I would be trying to get a hold of James Cameron. I'd be calling Jimmy, hey. And I would be like, look, I would come to him and be like, look, I got my shit together. I'm good. I would love to be a part of this. You know, please consider me. I will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He needs to, hopefully he's being a little proactive about getting the role. And, you know, if they're willing to listen, he has enough time to get in shape. You know, hopefully his shit's together drug wise and he's cool there, but he looks like ass. We've all seen that, the recent pictures we've been talking about Eddie Furlong. He looks like shit. He's got fucking chili stains on his inside out Coca-Cola t-shirt. He's wearing bitch jeans and he looks like a guy wearing a stretched out Eddie Furlong mask. He looks horrible, but
I still fuck him.
He has enough time to get into shape if he can get a shot at this role. And you know what? If Macaulay Culkin can look normal again, he can too. Because you remember how fucked up Macaulay Culkin looked?
Exactly, yeah.
Dude, but no, I'm serious. You remember how fucked up he looked?
Mm-hmm.
He looked like a fucking mutant. And then, you know, those pictures are going around in the last 6 months where he was normal buying a pack of smokes right in the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks normal again. Like, how do you reverse that shit?
Maybe it's not really him. It's a Macaulay Culkin lookalike.
Well, I hope not, because I want him to serve as a beacon of hope for Edward Furlong to kind of get back into that Eddie Furlong shape. And yeah, you never know what could happen, man. Anyway.
Can you imagine a fucking American History X 2? He's hunting down the kid at the end that shot his brother just when he cleaned his act up. And he's looking for him. He's like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, we can get a Pet Sematary 3. Fuck this remake.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck this remake they want to do with the It director. Which, you know what? I'm not excited about that now. You know, because now that It was such a huge hit, which is good for horror, it really is. You know, they're really going to greenlight and fast track that Pet, because he wants to remake Pet Sematary, and I know they're going to throw a bunch of money at him to do it now, because now Stephen King's hot and this guy's hot. But I don't know how excited I am to see a Pet Sematary remake if it's in the vein of the way the It movie was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just because it feels like I'd be getting more of the same. Like I don't know. I don't know if I want a predictable.
Hopefully they make a really fucking dark movie like the original was. I don't think they could get away with that these days.
I think it'll be like It, where it'll be kind of be like Steven Spielberg horror. That's what it felt like to me. And I don't know. I have a feeling the original Pet Sematary will be the better one when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm. Is that dildo?
Well, yeah, it looks like one. And she's going to use it on him. Look at that.
Oh, I would jack off.
She looks like April O'Neil. Why is she wearing that fucking trench?
She does, babe.
And she got that red hair. She doesn't have the knockers, the honkers that she does, but
She ain't bad.
so does he like is this guy or is it her or is it hot? Is one whoever fucking lives here, are they like April O'Neil in the movie? Are they living like in a flea market, or is this the house where they keep the artifacts? The haunted.
Yeah, I think the plot is they inherited it. And so, yeah, they're going to like get it up. I don't remember.
Are they siblings?
Maybe.
See, folks, the thing is when we're talking so much during these commentaries, we can't really hear the movie too well. Sometimes we miss things. And, I mean, so we have a choice here. We could really watch it, but we wouldn't be talking.
See, she got some knockers. I'd shoot a fat ass nut on them tits.
Dude, I know they look good there. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I mean, they're not huge, but they're perky. I doubt they're perky anymore.
I'd lick them up and down. I'm going to fill up my drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Look at this amateur. Not prepared. I got my fucking drink right here. I'm drinking vitamin water zero, putting some money in 50 Cent's pocket. I don't think he fucking owns it anymore. But yeah, I used to watch this show back in the 90s. To me, that was like the glory days of shows like this, because I'd watch the Sci-Fi Channel, to a lesser extent, like Late Night USA Network. They were amazing places to see shows like this, Tales from the Dark Side reruns, and things like that. And of course, there was always Tales from the Crypt, but you know, I think that was strictly on HBO back then, and I very seldom was able to watch that. You know, which made it more special. I'd love to do some Tales from the Crypt, actually. So Zach, this motherfucker, he has the entire box set. So if you guys have any recommendations for any Tales from the Crypt episodes, I would love to do those. So, but like I said, there's a lot to kind of pick from. So point us in the right direction and give us one to pick and watch and enjoy.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of talking with the audience while you're away here, but I was talking about how like in the 90s here, I used to watch Sci-Fi Channel all the time. You could watch the mid 90s was all about reruns of Tales from the Dark Side, this show, and like I said, to a lesser extent, because you had to watch on HBO, Tales from the Crypt. So yeah, because I never had HBO growing up, I guarantee you I haven't seen every episode of Tales from the Crypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got the box set now, man. So I was telling them out there that if they have any recommendations, we should do a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Fuck yeah.
Have you dug into your box set?
Not yet. I need to. Like I remember a couple from the series.
I remember a handful that I really like too. I just know I haven't seen every episode. There's no way.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I didn't have HBO either, so I was always watching the reruns on Sci-Fi. And then whenever I finally got like a VHS like rented or like a DVD, and then you'd watch it, you'd see tits, you'd be like, holy shit, this show's the bomb.
Like a guy, is he trying to look creepy?
Damn, those titties.
I
let her fuck me in the ass with them titties.
Because I was a stupid kid, I used to watch this show, and I don't think I always really grasped the concept of different people owning different rights, right? Like different series and franchises didn't really cross-pollinate because of, you know, rights and people who owned them. So I used to think, I'm like, man, how did Dr. Loomis get into the Friday the 13th, you know, fucking universe? Because he kind of reminds me of Dr. Loomis with a little bit more hair.
Yeah.
He talks like him too.
Mm-hmm. You can see her nips, baby.
Yeah, dude, she's fucking nipping hard.
They're pronounced.
Yeah. So who's this guy? Who is this guy in relation to these two? I think these two are brother and sister, aren't they? If I recall, I believe they are.
I want to say they are.
Okay, and you're right. So, okay, so there's going to be no incest going on then.
That's not going to happen. Hopefully there is. I like incest. Some of my favorite movies have incest. Amityville 2.
Oh, that's like one. How many do you have?
There's a couple.
Okay, what else?
I can't think of them off the top of my head, but there's a couple.
You got Bruce Lee on your head. I'm going to call you a Lee head.
Exactly, yeah.
Dude, where's Andy Milonakis? Have we ever like figured that out? I think that came up briefly. And I don't think we ever like followed up on it, but I really want to know where the fuck he is.
The last time I remember hearing about him, he was like in the news or something for a day because he was doing a live stream at a cafe with his phone, and some like creepy dude, like an older dude, thought he was like a kid and started like macking on him, like trying to get him to go to his house with him.
It looks like he does. Oh, Andy Milonakis meets a pedophile on live stream with chat. I'm looking at these videos. Okay. So it looks like he has a YouTube channel now.
Does he?
I love this guy though. It's like the look on this guy's face. Andy Milonakis gets confronted by saltiest man in California.
You remember his show? Remember the kid he hung out with, Ralphie?
Vaguely. I didn't watch it too much.
He was awesome. Pancakes and Jello. I'll send you that clip. It's awesome. Ralphie should have had his own show. He's a funny guy.
See if there's any metal weather vane that was sold this year. What date?
May 29th.
This guy's got a really high voice.
Mm-hmm. Are you watching Andy Milonakis now?
No, I'm talking about the fucking guy with the suit and tie that's reading the book. No, I'm not watching Andy Milonakis.
I thought you were trying to sound like him.
No way.
Did I ever send you that video of that girl that's like, she goes into a convenience store and she's like yelling at people and like she's being real loud and people in there are like, shut up. And she's like, bitch, my cousin is Andy Milonakis. It's hilarious because it's like, oh, that's so fucking random.
No, I haven't seen that, but I can attest that Zach here sends me the craziest shit. Like I said, I mean, if you guys listen to our last couple of commentaries, he sent me the last time you sent me, referred me somebody was the fucking incestuous cougar.
That's what I should have said. I like a lot of movies with incest. Her YouTube channel should have came to mind, but I forgot.
She's weird, man. But like the thing is I don't know if we should, even if I knew her name, I don't know if I'd want to plug it. But if you watch a video, it's kind of hard to look away. I mean, it makes you feel bad and dirty, but you want to watch a few more because she's one of those situations where it's like you want to see what the fuck she's going to say next.
Mm-hmm. Like a call girl. Shit. We put a picture of her on her thumbnail for fucking Death Spa.
Yeah. No one's going to fucking know what that is.
No.
No one's going to know. I did. I thought it was a great touch. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But once you see her channel, you can't like unsee that face. It's just funny.
And you know what? I'd probably hit it. She's fucking weird, but I'd probably fuck her. And that's it.
Nah, man. She's going to make you tell her that you're her son while you're porking her. Like, tell me
yeah,
son.
Whatever.
Call me mommy.
Whatever.
Why the fuck does she look all evil now? Why does this girl look all evil? Is she getting possessed?
I don't know.
So the doll just obviously said something to her, but why did it sound good to her? She like looked up all conniving, like, yeah, maybe you're right, evil doll. Maybe you're right.
Because they gonna smash. They're gonna fuck each other. They're gonna put their pussies together and rub them.
You mean the 9-year-old girl and the fucking doll?
Exactly.
Wow, okay. That's fucking a whole new level of weird.
They're gonna scissor.
Look at this poor man's Robert Duvall here. Look at this. I would love to live. Well, I don't know if I'd like to live, but look at the. Oh man, hold on, doll's moving.
I like to die.
No, but like an old house like that. That old house.
Yeah, that chick reminded me of somebody that he was talking to.
Oh, you mean on the last scene, the older woman with the shoulder pads?
Whoever that was he was talking to.
She reminded me of my elementary school guidance counselor named Miss Owens. Miss Owens was weird, but she was like her. She wore big, long, frilly, weird jacket blazer things that had ginormous shoulder pads and like bedazzled jewels or shitty on them. And she was really creepy to me because she was the first person I ever met that totally like drew on her cosmetics. And she had no eyebrows, and she had like these fucking weird ass drawn eyebrows that always made her look surprised.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, it looked like a transvestite, right? With the way they were drawn. It was weird to me. I didn't understand it. And I don't understand why people do it these days, honestly. I mean, to each their own, but.
I assume it's people who shave their eyebrows as a joke and then they didn't grow back.
Oh, she's going to try and get into her head, man, to kill her fucking mom.
She's going to try to get into her pants. We're going to see some dolls fucking kids.
I mean, the effects aren't like great, but they're realistic because I think if a doll really was possessed, it wouldn't look all animatronic like the Chucky doll, right? Where his like whole features move. It would look like that, right? Where it looks like the actual fucking toy and the actual functioning mouth is just kind of moving and the eyes. It's creepy.
It looks cool.
Aren't they going to turn her into a doll? Isn't that what happens?
I don't remember. Yeah, I was talking about this chick.
Who does she look like?
I don't hate you, Mary. I don't like the way you've been acting.
You know, she's probably pretty attractive if you kind of take away all the shoulder pad, weird, huge coat she's wearing and give her a different hairstyle.
The hairstyle's
actually,
fine.
I don't know what the deal is with shoulder pads, man. They make chicks in the 80s look manly.
I would have never even noticed. I don't look at their shoulders.
Look at it looking the other way. We should do Dolly Dearest, man. It's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie, but it's not a bad movie. I mean, it's kind of creepy.
I'd like to see the Living Doll fucking subcategory come back.
Oh, well, Dead Silence already tried.
Well, it wasn't even Living Dolls, though.
Excuse me?
The chick was like put alive in a ghost, and she moved the dolls around. They didn't actually like walk around and stab people.
Yeah, it was more like they're like ninja assassins that just kind of killed people secretly.
I want to see a doll. I want them to put a midget in a suit, all that shit again.
And have some nice helicopter bird's eye views of Chucky, of the midget running around like Chucky does. Like that scene where Chucky and Tiff are sword fighting with the shovels.
Yeah.
This looks fucking ridiculous.
All right, that's it. You're asking for it now.
Zach and Mitchell from the Mac and Zach Save the World podcast did Bride of Chucky last night as this recording.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to get your Chucky fix.
Did you hear me? I said, give me that doll.
Dude. Okay, so she has psychic powers. She's moving the skate with her mind.
The skates.
Zach, you're really breaking up. I haven't heard a fucking word you said in the last 5 minutes, by the way.
I'm sorry, man. I need to start calling you fucking stupid and shit again.
Oh. It kind of reminds me of Death Becomes Her. When Meryl Streep falls down the stairs that look just like that. If you've ever seen that.
It's been a while.
I enjoy that movie. It's the only movie I think I like Meryl Streep in because, and it's a movie that's very un-Meryl Streep because it's campy Robert Zemeckis, kind of macabre like, She said she would never do another movie like that after doing it because it has so much like computer effects, and just, it's fun, it's whimsical, and she's like, yeah, it's not my kind of acting. It's like you gotta stare at Goldie Hawn's stomach like there's a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, that makes you not a very good actor if you can't, pretend shit's not there. Well, see, most dolls are. That doll doesn't give a shit, man. She has like no. Yeah, she just literally looked at those random people and hissed at them.
She doesn't do that fucking Chucky shit where he's
Make
trying
the
to
kid
get
look
inside.
crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to get inside Tyler, but then somebody walks in. He's like, "Oh shit!" It's like, just finish the fucking chant, idiot. It's right there. Your goal is right there.
Oh, I know. There's no reason why you couldn't. There's especially no reason you couldn't have fucking possessed Tyler.
Exactly. He
had every chance. He had every chance in the world to possess Tyler.
He could have been fucking all the chicks with that big black dick.
I mean, you know what he could do? Knock the kid out. Give him some fucking sleeping medicine. Put him out. You know.
I thought you were gonna say knock the kid out, fuck him, and kick the shit out of him.
No, all day long, foot up a dog's ass. No, I'm just saying like somebody always interrupts him. It's like, so just put a fucking give him a sleeping pill, give him something.
Yeah.
Knock him out. Fuck. If they have a mom in the house, knock the mom out too.
Mm-hmm.
Put some shit in the food. God knows he knows how to put shit in the food. He did it in Curse of Chucky.
I just want to watch this shit now.
They're lesing out, dude.
Exactly. They should be. Right in front of the kid.
How did that doll just kill her? Did he smother her? Did she smother her?
I guess. She breathed the death breath into her mouth.
You know, it actually is good. Who's doing it? The doll or the girl? Because the girl had to hold the doll up to her. I haven't seen the doll fucking move once. Like, she's totally being controlled by... Oh, and he's not... Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, he should be yelling at him to come in and try to revive her at least.
It's so weird, so unnatural. Like, oh, how come he's the first one in there?
That's a young chick. She shouldn't be dying.
Yeah, he's not like, why the fuck are you so happy? And yeah, why was he the first one in there? Don't they have like...
They're nurses.
Doesn't that alert like the fucking nurses and shit?
Are you friends or relatives?
That Canadian healthcare isn't as good as we thought.
What's that? Oh, the Canadian help.
That dude he's got a goofy ass haircut. I want to punch him.
I'm very sorry.
It's very much of the era. It's like very Jason Priestley, you know.
I want to fuck him and then punch him for the haircut.
In that order?
But just fuck him because...
In the back of the skull?
Not because I think he's fucking attractive. I just think he looks like he needs it. He's get fucked. I don't know why I'm extra goofy. I'm extra goofy tonight. I don't know why. Oh, that kind of looks like no, it doesn't now. But I thought of Jeffrey Jones when he came out from. Like,
oh yeah, I could see some Jeffrey Jones in there. I know where you're coming from. The hair.
Howard the Duck.
You wash, I'll dry.
Howard the Duck is good. I don't get why people hate it.
I haven't seen Howard the Duck since I was a kid.
Leah Thompson, she was hot as fuck in that movie.
And you see the duck boobs.
Exactly.
But I don't really remember it. Wasn't that a Ron Howard movie?
Yeah, or fucking what's his name?
George Lucas like produced it, didn't he? But
yeah. Have you ever seen Leah Thompson's daughter?
I want to say I have, and I want to say it was maybe recently. Is she modeling or something or acting?
I think she's got a couple daughters, but one of them I know was acting, and she was in that movie with fucking what's his name? The guy that's in The Disaster Artist playing
Franco.
Yeah, that Why Him or whatever. I think she played the girlfriend. She cute.
Oh, really? Did she really?
I think so. I think that's her.
Let me look her up. Riverman said that Why Him movie was the worst thing he'd ever seen.
Yeah, he told me to.
But I'm gonna see what she looks like.
I know you're feeling upset.
She pretty cute.
I want you to have a stomachache. Now maybe it would be a good idea.
Yeah, she's hot. She's better looking than her mom was.
Oh, that's fucking blasphemy. Don't you dare say that. Her mom,
like kissing my brother.
Her mom supplied me with some great masturbation time.
Damn. they don't have her mom's name, so it's Zoe Deutsch.
Yeah, it's some weird last name. Like, not sure how.
She was on the Sweet Life on Deck, the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody show. That was her.
Remember that shit? Remember, what was the show that fucking, what's that kid's name was on?
She
Disney
was in
Channel?
Dirty Grandpa as well. That's right.
Dirty Sanchez?
What were you saying?
Remember, what was the Disney Channel show that what's his fucking name was on? Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, Even Stevens with beans.
Yeah,
Bacon.
that show was good.
Look at that. They sped that up when it wrapped around her neck.
Yeah. I remember thinking his sister in that show was cute.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, Ren, Christy Carlson Romano was her name. I spanked it a couple times.
I spank it all the time.
Oh.
Oh, you mean back then? I thought you just meant in general.
This movie has Mikey written all over it. I can tell you, Mikey wouldn't have needed a fucking doll to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these old school effects. Reversing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the end of Critters where they push the button and it fixes the house.
It's just everything's rewinding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is like all the kind of damage that Mikey does by himself. The Bonzel.
Yeah.
I do want to do a commentary of Mikey still.
We should.
That movie's fucking amazing. Like, it's too good not to do a commentary. I'll be dying laughing the whole time.
See, if it wasn't for me, you'd have never known about it.
What's that?
And if it wasn't for me, you may have never known about it.
You're right. You're right. So I would like to extend my gratitude.
You should give me a blowjob or something. Send me a picture of your dick. What? I don't.
See ya, champ.
This is like back when I said that I looked at the TV guide and was like, I gotta see this. And then I turned it to the channel. This is the scene it was on.
Oh, this would have been enough to keep me there because she's holding a creepy ass doll with a frown on her face. The doll looks evil.
Mm-hmm. I was like, is this redhead chick gonna fuck that doll?
Better go away.
You think she could fit that whole doll in her asshole?
Huh. I wonder.
That'd be cool.
That's how she thought she was going to get it from her. Can you just please give it to me?
She hissed at it again.
I know.
She looked like, that reminded me of fucking Carly Beth from like the Goosebumps episode.
Which episode is that?
The Haunted Mask. I don't know why I thought that.
Look at this chick's bad acting. She can't fucking act to save her life. That fake acting laughing.
Don't knock it. She's a great actress. I just noticed.
Oh, wow. That's an evil fucking doll hitting her with a tetherball.
I just noticed I'm doing the Corey G voice through the whole episode. I don't know why.
Because you really are Corey G.
You think so?
That'd be fucked up.
I thought about putting Corey G in that thumbnail too.
No, don't.
It had all the people at the bottom and then the chick.
No, that's okay.
I committed incest once. What was it she said? She said it like wrong.
She said, how did she say it? Did she say I committed incest? I don't know.
She said I've had incest.
This actually looks really cool. I don't know why. Like the time of night, the time of like dusk, and they had all the papers flying around. It looks really neat. This kind of made me dizzy, but look at this. Look how fucking stupid this is.
I'm trying hard not to just watch this. I want to.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
I might just watch it again.
They just push her off.
Yeah, fuck that kid. She's a little bitch. Hissing at people.
How come the doll isn't attacking him?
Maybe
the doll had powers, I thought.
Maybe the girl's giving it its power.
Maybe the girl was doing all the bad shit.
And she's a good ventriloquist, and she convinced that fucking grown-ass woman that the doll was going to kill her before.
So is she like free to the curse now that she's not holding the doll anymore?
I don't know.
because she doesn't seem to care that much anymore. And she has to live the rest of her life knowing that she contributed to killing her mother and laughed.
She's a little bitch.
Unfortunately, once the objects were cursed,
It's fun to call children, like a small child, a bitch.
locked away where no one else
You ever do that? It's funny.
So they were able to just claim the doll. They just claimed the doll. Nobody said anything about it. You can have the doll. Whatever happened with the mom dying? Clearly she was smothered. They're not going to investigate that?
Maybe she wasn't afraid of the doll. Maybe she was afraid of the kid. That kid's gonna kill me. She's rubbing that fucking phone receiver.
Yeah,
It's
she's
giving
like,
me a boner.
she's rubbing the clit of the phone. That's what it looks like. It's really weird. I was noticing that too. The way she's touching it is really awkward. So why do they keep doing this, and how do they make their money? Are they commissioned, or are they just doing it out of the goodness of their heart?
Yeah,
Hearts.
I don't remember. You're the one that saw the whole series. I haven't.
Back in the day, dude, I don't remember anything.
What do you think?
I've always been partial to the name Curious Goods myself.
Oh, so they are.
We have to get back everything Uncle Lewis sold.
Wait, so their uncle sold all these fucking haunted shit to everybody?
Oh yeah, that's the plot.
And that's the MO of these people, is that we got to go out and find all of it again?
Mm-hmm.
Why did their uncle sell this?
Oh my God.
Because he's stupid fuck. Oh, a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean, it was really hard not to really focus on the show and actually watch it. I would like to actually dive back into it and check it out. I mean, how much this DVD box set doesn't cost much, does it?
$32, I think the last time I looked at it.
How much?
32. Something like that.
I can't hear Zach. He's
30 something.
Hello.
35, 32, something like that.
Okay, I just keep hearing little things in and out, but I can't hear what he's saying. So I'll just find
That's 'cause
out
you're a
in the
bitch.
post mix and edit how much it costs.
I'll fucking kill you, bitch.
I heard that. See, that's funny. I heard that loud and clear. That's
yeah,
so
it's
weird.
Like, it's like 35, something like that, dollars.
Yeah. I hate investing that much money in a DVD, but yeah, that's the only medium it's ever gonna be out on. You know, a show this old. But yeah, it's cool. What did you think? I mean, how much were you able to really grasp while talking?
I like that chick's tits. That doll was cool, and I want to watch it again. So I think I'm going to.
Yeah, and I'd like to watch some more. But anyway, let us know of any other, not just television specials or whatever you want us to cover. It is the Halloween season, so if there's any horror movies or anything of of the season you would like us to cover, we're going to be going pretty hard, hopefully, in the next couple of months. Let us know. Give us some recommendations. And if there is any other specials in the world of TV, let us know as well. Especially, I think Tales from the Crypt would be cool. Like I said, shout us out some of your favorite episodes of that. And because, I mean, there's just so many episodes to cherry pick. I don't know which one we do, unless you had a recommendation, Zach.
Yeah, I don't remember much of them. I have to look at them.
Yeah. I mean, I remember a good handful of episodes really, really well. But let us know of an episode you want us to do, and we will definitely get into it. But anyway, that's all we got for now. We'll be back soon. You know us. We don't ever go away too long. Check us out. Revivalhouse.net. Watch this on YouTube, obviously, and subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Like the videos so we kind of, get all over them, fucking YouTube recommendations and shit. And if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate it, but also know that we're on iTunes. And if you guys like the Android stuff, you can download the Stitcher app on Android or Apple, actually, and you can listen to us there. And on both iTunes and Stitcher, we're completely unedited. We can keep the music in there. We can keep the TV show playing in the background, the movies playing in the background. We can get away with saying extra, sensitive shit. And, we can just sort of be us and totally be uncensored, which is the way our forefathers intended it. Is that not right, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, when you get there, and also know that they typically go up first. They usually go up earlier on the likes of those places. And when you guys are on iTunes and Stitcher, leave us good feedback. If you have bad feedback, leave it, but leave us 5-star ratings if you feel we deserve it. And just keep coming back and let your voices be heard. Ask questions in the comment section, whether it be there, YouTube, wherever you want, social media, don't care. We'll address it. But that's all we got. I'm Aaron.
I'm Zach.
Bye-bye, puppets.